Greetings everyone, this is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, coming at you with another report on December 22nd, 2020. 222, lots of twos. So heavy feminine energy. They're coming in hot at us, and we have Jupiter and Saturn are now in Aquarius. So I'm going to zoom in on that because some of you all might not know the symbology. So I'm going to show you and discuss each one. So Jupiter is the blue, looks like a number 4 with a fancy little swirl. And Saturn is right next to that. That looks like the cross with a shadow on the ground. So those two, Jupiter has passed Saturn. As you can see, Saturn's at 0 degrees 36 minutes. Jupiter's at 0 degrees 43 minutes. So that shows you Jupiter has gone past Saturn. And there's Pluto right behind them. Pluto's what's been tearing up our reality and changing all our old structures. So that'll be doing a little more work over the next 2 or 3 years here till I think 2023. Pluto comes into Aquarius. So those two squiggly yellow lines are the signs for Aquarius, and that could be representative of electricity, electromagnetic energy, waves, radio waves. It's Aquarius is about our wishes. So we send our wishes out into the divine world, and they come bouncing back. So Aquarius represents the 11th house, and so Saturn and Jupiter are starting a brand new 20-year cycle. So, and that's going to be those two will only conjunct in air signs, which would be Gemini. That's the two pillars representing Gemini, and then the sign of Libra. Libra is about balance, the scales. Also looks like a keyhole. Some people believe it's the key to the whole zodiac. So let's look at the Sun and Mercury. The Sun is the big orange circle with the orange dot in it at 1 degrees, and then Mercury is the little guy with the looks like antennas. So Mercury has passed the Sun now. So Mercury is setting behind the Sun, and that'll keep growing until we have a retrograde. So our new mindset is still pretty cautious. We're being very deliberate in how we're seeing the opening of this new age. So Mercury is at 2 degrees, so that's another 2, as you saw, the 2. So this is us looking at our intuition, deep knowledge, and this will be the Sun and Mercury passing through Capricorn, and then Venus will do it a little bit later. That'll wrap up all that Capricorn energy we suffered through. So that's going to probably be, we're going to have a rough January and February. So you see all those, that square, that's Sun Mercury is square, meaning 90 degrees apart from Chiron, which is the key, and the moon. So that's a challenge. And then Mars is squaring Pluto, 23, 54, and then 23, 36. So Mars has about 18 minutes to catch up to an exact square, and that'll happen tomorrow. So that's going to make everybody probably feel very aggravated and wanting to move forward, but the changes haven't happened. The old structures are still staying in place and fighting, and people are disappointed with the structure. You know, Saturn and Jupiter does represent our collective consciousness of, you know, our ruling parties. So those two are at war with each other, and so that Pluto's going to change all that. So the last thing to note for this opening of the new age is Mars will catch up. Mars is the red. If anybody have seen the front of a Volvo, that was their old symbol, Mars meaning protection. So Volvo honored Mars's, the masculine's ability to protect. So it wasn't about being toxic masculinity. So then that's going to meet up with Uranus January 20th, right on the inauguration day. So that's going to be, we're going to see a big electrical, energy, sudden change. Mars hits that, all that pent-up frustration in Taurus. So Taurus is an earth sign, so that's going to be a 3D battle. And so we all need to try to expel that energy and do it constructively to heal our collective consciousness. That's what all this 2 energy is about, is us healing by acknowledging the pain and fears that we've had to face over the last, it really ramped up from 2012 on, since the Mayan calendar ended. So this is showing us going into a new age, but we had to face all of our past fears, insecurities, the things that were holding us down. And so Saturn and Jupiter have opened the gates for this new cycle, and so we are off and running. So if you have any comments, concerns, questions about where we're heading, this is a lot of how we relate out in the world with each other, as well as this new self. So it's there's some battles between our new selves and these old structures, and the makeup of the new structures. I hope everyone has a blessed holiday, and see you on the next report. Astro Sherpa out.